What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight I wanted to show you a few cryptos that are have done good and have the potential to do even better. And these are actually trending assets right now. So that means so many people are looking at these, either buying or selling them like crazy, or they're just searching them up to look at them. It's basically a lot of attention on these. Orion is up over 948% in views, just people coming to look at it. Decentralized Social, Wrapped Centrifuge, Livepeer, ooh, that's one we've talked about on the channel before. Request, we just did a video on that one yesterday. And IDEX, I don't know what that one is. But let's get in. There's three of them that I want to look at tonight. And we'll look at Orion Protocol, which is one we've never looked at on the channel before. I think we might have talked about it once, in passing, but we never did a video on it. And then we'll get into Livepeer and Request, because I request to do Request. And I think there's a lot of money to be made with Request. And, it being at 38 cents. I remember when it was sitting at 21 cents. So we'll get more into that. Let's start off with Orion Protocol. And let's see, what is this even? Orion Protocol is an ORN token. It is an Ethereum token that powers Orion Protocol, which aims to aggregate liquidity from centralized and decentralized exchanges into one platform. The ORN can be used to receive discounted trading fees, that's good, for staking and access advanced features within the Orion Protocol. Sounds pretty cool. They have the official website, the white paper. Orion Protocol is on the rise this week. The price of Orion Protocol has risen by 7.49% in the last 7 days. The price increased by 2.5% in the last 24 hours, so about a third of the price of the last week in the last 24 hours. And it is, in just the past hour, the price shrunk by 1.21%. The current price is $5.71, $5.71 per ORN. Orion Protocol is 100% below the all-time high of $1 billion. So it's basically 500 mil. Is that what it's saying the market cap is right now? Oh, no, it's 196 mil. Wow. Look at that volume. Only 19 mil. So this has a lot of room to grow. It could 10x to 2 billion. So that's why we look at these cryptos. And we're going to start looking at more crypto that have big gaining opportunities. And we're going to try to find some cryptos to get in on early, and not meme coins, but actual good looking projects that have a bright future that we can make 10, 20, 40, 100x gains for real, not just clickbait. So we'll find those. They're going to be very rare. We might lose some money in the process, but it'll be fun and we might make a lot of money. But we're going to keep our normal strategy. This is just going to be an added strategy. You never switch. When you find a strategy that works, use it. But if you want to try different strategies, that's okay as well. But you never change from the strategy that works. You keep that strategy and then elsewhere try a new strategy with new stuff, right? You never want to take something that works and stop doing it. Until it stops working, why stop doing it, right? So if you're making money every time, never stop what you're doing. That's not financial advice, of course. But, this is just educational and informational content. I'm a little bit entertaining, so I actually... I was wondering where other crypto people put their category. Do they put it as science and technology? Do they put it under news and politics? Or do they put it under entertainment? I put mine under entertainment, so I don't know. Maybe that might be heard in my channel. I don't know. There's nothing, I've looked it up. I can't find any information. I don't know if it really even matters. So, but 73% of people are buying this, 27% are selling. Now, if you look on here, it's popularity number 96, only on Coinbase though. So let's look at what the all-time high is this year. $26. Okay, and we're sitting at $5. So it can 5x And it would be $1 billion if it 5x to 26. The market cap would be $1 billion. So that would be the all-time high. Yep. So that's right around the right amount. Is they said it was $1 billion all-time high, and we're at 196 million right now, and we could 5x, which that would bring it almost to $1 billion, and it would bring us almost to $25. So it all adds up. Now, what would be a good price to buy this crypto? Well, let's look at the week and see what we got going on here. Okay, 591, $6. Okay, good overview. Now let's look at the month. Get a kind of general idea of what the monthly price was. Okay, 7 and 5. Okay, now let's look at the year again. With that all in perspective, let's see what it was over here. $2. Okay, all the way up to 26, and then a drop all the way to 5. Ooh, so basically the in a bear market it was at $3 something. 373 is the lowest in a bear market when we were in that bear market within the bull run. So it could go down even lower than that in a real bear market, but it could go up really higher in a bull market. So I would say $5 might actually not be too bad of a buy-in price on this. It is basically one of the lower prices. Right now, we don't know what the market is doing, but for a long-term hold at $5, you can't really go wrong. Dollar cost averaging, I'm not saying put $1 million in it. I'm not telling you to buy this at all. I'm just saying if I was going to buy this crypto, I would think that $5, looking at the way that this is and where it's been and how it is, I could see myself purchasing a little bit of this, like maybe a couple $100 worth, maybe even 1,000 at that point. Maybe I'd put $500 now, see where it goes in the next, day or two, put 100 more, or even maybe just put $100 at first and see where it goes. It just depends on, what kind of feeling you get. And I wouldn't really know until I actually started buying it, because that's when the real feeling kicks in of, okay, I'm really putting money in this. What am I really doing here? Okay, I'm going to put this much now and wait, and the real ideas start coming then. You can speculate all you want now, but when you're putting real, liquidity into the game, you really are going to have those split second thoughts that you might not have until you're in that moment. So for right now, I'd say 571 is a nice buy-in price for this, but like I said, it might change when I sit down and try to spend some money. Now let's look at Livepeer. I know we're skipping decentralized social and wrap centrifuge. I mean, we can look at those real quick. I don't know what either of these are. It looks like it's down 44% this year. Let's look at this week. It's up 8% this week. It's down 15% today. Okay, wow. Maybe that's why a lot of people are like, yeah, maybe this is good. But let's look at the month. Let's see where this went to. $438 this month, December 13th. And that was when everything else was dumping this month. We had a crypto-wide dump, and this thing went really high. So, yeah, I don't even know what this is. Maybe we'll look into this in a different video, but we're not looking at it today. We're just looking at these for a second just to kind of get an idea of, wow, look at that. Down 81% this year. Now let's look at this month. Oh, down 30% this month? Dang. What about this week? 11% this week down. Dang. Okay, and it's up 1% today. What is this crypto? Hold on. This one we might have to look at, guys. I think, yeah, look at this. All-time high, 24.9 million. Hold on. Ooh, volume, only 589,000. Whoa, guys, I think I might wrap centrifuge, huh? What is centrifuge? See, I'd have to do more research on this. But this looks interesting. We might do something on this one, guys. So keep an eye out for that. But let's get to it. Livepeer. Now, this is, I know about. I can legit speak on this one. So, look at this guy, though. Look at it. Oh, my goodness. It went all the way up to, oh, that was in November. Yeah, I remember that. That was nice. It's up 2,000% this year. It's down 21% this month. It is down 8% this week with a nice little rise up to like $52 there. Not bad. And then today it's down 1%, but it actually had a nice little boost to about 40 something, 42. And let's see what's a good price to buy this at. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. So, This one's a little bit harder. Some I can just like immediately, yeah, that's a good price. Like DSO, what was the first one? DSO? No, Orion. Sorry, not DSO. Orion. I can just tell. This is a good buy-in price, right? 570, it's almost the lowest that it's been, except for one point in history when it was at its all-time high. But basically, yeah, that's a good buy-in. And it's a very small market cap. But this one's a little bit harder to judge because it's at $40. And before in October, it was down at like 12, 20. So the average price right now is really high. So this wouldn't be something that I yeah, look at that market cap, 862. There's just not, it doesn't look like there's a lot of room for growth on this one right now. It could go up and blast up to super crazy high levels as well, but I just don't see it. I think it's already just a little overinflated. And maybe if it goes down to 20, I would feel more comfortable. Or yeah, around these areas, $20. But I couldn't in good conscience be like, yeah, just because a bunch of people are viewing this right now and we've talked about it before, doesn't mean that $40 is the buy-in price, guys. I'm not gonna lead you down a road like that. So in my opinion, this is oversold right now. This is overinflated. And maybe that's why people are looking at it right now. They're like, okay, we're getting ready to short this guy. But if the market goes up, now on the other hand, if Bitcoin blasts off and we see a new all-time high coming for Bitcoin, then this will, of course, go higher. But if we're going to keep going sideways, down, up, and uncertain for a while, then this definitely is, I would wait on this one. It's too risky for the rewards that you stand to receive from it. That's all I'm saying. If you want to, I'm not, like I said, if your heart, brings you to it and you want to do it, who am I to stop you? But logically, you're probably not going to make a whole lot of money at this level with this crypto. Yeah. So now let's look at request. Ooh, now this one on the other hand, okay, this year, look at that. 1,175%. Man, those are good. That's like 100 or 11x, I think, almost 12x profit. Or wait, more than that. No, it is. It's like 11x. Yeah, look at that. Because there's that 3 cents. It's like almost 12x. From 3 cents all the way up to that. 12, 24, 36. Boom, boom, boom. So a little more than 12. Well, it was 335. So yeah, like basically 1,100%. So 12x, 11.175x. Now, what crypto is this? Request? Yes. Request, yes. And look at the market cap, only 376. Now, the other one wouldn't have been as bad. The market cap was only 800 mil, right? Which isn't too bad. I wouldn't say that's, it's getting up there, almost a bill, but it's under a bill. Anything under a bill has a lot of room to grow still, right? But the price being $40, that's what was like, okay, it's double the normal average. When you're double the normal monthly average, then you just got to kind of be like, okay, well, it could go up, but the risk of it going down is a little bit too high for me, so I'm not doing it. Now let's look back at this September. It climbed. It had a nice blast off in December. Remember right around Thanksgiving, I did a video on Thanksgiving about request, and it blasted up to these crazy high prices. I was saying, wait till it goes back down, and this is going to be the hit. And when it went back all the way down to 30, some cents, and it's down to what, 38 cents right now? Is that what it's? Yeah. This is a really, really good price. I can already tell you that without looking at it. It's down 5% this week. It is up 2% today because it started out today. That would have been the best price, like 37 cents right there. And then we got the month. Ooh, it's down 16% this month. And then look at that, the year. Ooh, great year. So yeah, this one, I could definitely see why it's on the trending list, because it is just amazing, and it has a lot of potential to just keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. Look at this, 39, 39, 40, and we're at 38. See the averages over here? That's what you got to look at, guys, on the week. Let's go to the month. Oh my gosh, the averages are actually almost all higher. So you see how Livepeer was higher than most of all the averages? That means it's probably going to get brought down lower to those averages, and it still can blast fast off, but the moving averages really control the long-term price of a crypto. So as you see, this crypto is basically all above the price that we're at now, all the way from 70 all the way down to 50 here, 40, 38, and now we're sitting at 38, basically the lowest of the whole time in the last month. So that's the things that you got to look at when it comes to these cryptos. What's the averages? That's why I tell you, know your crypto, not just the projects, but the prices as well. And even if you don't, you can look and just do what I did and be like, okay, let's look at the day, let's look at the week, let's look at the month, and then see the average prices. And if we're way higher than those average prices, know that, it's going to be a lot harder to move up. And if we're below those prices, it means that there's a high chance that we're going to move, up to higher than those prices because we're so low. It's time to rebound. So those are the things you got to look at. They don't work all the time, just like TA. You use all of these things together. What I would do is I'd go in and look at technical analysis with this, along with the moving averages, and see exactly what the perfect purchase opportunity would be. But for right now, I almost wouldn't even have to do that. I mean, I would because I'm diligent, but I would almost say the 38 cents would be the good buy-in price. Now, I don't think that's dream level for this one because 21 cents was my dream level price for this before, but I would say this is getting down there. Like 35, 36 cents could almost be considered dream level, but I wouldn't use those words. Maybe just beautiful price. Let's just say that. And it is right now, 38, nice price. So I can definitely see why people are looking at this now. That is a good look at that. That is one of the biggest things, and I think we've talked about it before. 100% of the total supply are out there. That means no more supply can be dumped on the market and dump the price. Oh my gosh, guys. The more I think about it, this crypto is probably going to 10 to 20 to 30x from here. I just really think it has so much room to grow at a $376 million market cap. Say if it 10x's and goes to 3.7 billion, which is right around where the graph is sitting right now, the price could never be dumped again because 100% of the supply is out here. And it's popularity number 76, but it's doing really good. And it's established. It's not one of those iffy Andy cryptos. It is legit established. And I have really high hopes for this one. I can't wait to see where it brings us and exactly where we're going to go with Request. I really wish I would have just kept in on my 21 cent purchase because I would have just been sitting so pretty. I know I probably would have sold at 70 something, but yeah, so 38, that is a nice round price and a beautiful, beautiful buy-in price, guys. So, and where do I think it can go? I think it can go, back up past these previous levels of 78. This says 45 on the week, but if you go out further, on Thanksgiving, it got to 78. So that would be double where we're at now. And I can see double would be about less than 800 mil. It would be about 720 mil, 740 mil, 750, yes, 752. And then that still, you could double that to 1.5 billion. So we definitely could 4x, and just be under 2 billion, or 8x and be around 3 billion, right? So those are things that could happen for real. And they might. So I'm really behind Request, and I think I'm gonna get in on a nice purchase price on this crypto. So, all right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.